We need all the bad bitches to the dance floor right now. Yeah. You got all that ass, where you get that from? She like, you got all that cash, where you get that from? Baby, you just keep on dancing, I'ma give you some. So many ones look like I'm trying to pay your tuition or something. I'm in VIP, I don't need permission or nothing. I'ma spend a check on you, but they gon' cuff you in that.
What's up, guys? So I'm gonna show you how I got this. Alright guys, what's up? So I'm gonna start with the concealer. Just want to make sure you spread it evenly throughout your face, like so. I usually use MAC because I have quite dry skin, so it's like the BB cream, so it helps out with that, so you don't see any, like, you know, flaking, any peeling in your makeup. But if you do have oily skin, I would say use like a powder base foundation. Next, I'm using Rihanna Fenty Beauty concealer stick. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that under my eyes. You want to make like a triangle shape. Now the concealer is good for any dark circles. You want to cover up any blemishes, so I usually put that under my eye, and it's also good for highlighting areas. I also want to put it on the bridge of my nose as well, just to give it that contour look, like so. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Alright, next I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. You want to make sure you blend it all the way through, like so. I mean, you ever see anybody walk around looking like a ghost? It's just completely white under their eyes, so you just want to make sure you use that and blend it. I also added powder under my eyes as well, just to help set it. So I'm just going to go ahead and start on my eyebrows. I usually use the MAC Crayon Spike, and like my last video, I showed you how to do the eyebrows, so I'm really not going to do that much explaining, but you just want to go ahead and fill those in and shape them the way that you desire. And like I stated in the last video, you just want to lightly blend the beginning of the brow, just to give it that faded look. I really love the crayon. I mean, it glides on perfectly. I think I'm obsessed with MAC, period, actually, because I believe all of my products I have is MAC. So you just want to do it the same. Alright, and then you want to take that concealer just to shape it up, and also to get rid of any lines that you have on your face that you don't want. So just to clean it up, you just want to glide it. That's the shape of your eyebrow. As you can see, it's coming along already, which is good. Boom. Alright, and then you will do the same thing for the other side as well, guys. Now, I mean, I do see some people use like a makeup brush to actually apply the concealer under the eyes, but I feel like the Pro Concealer brush that comes attached to it is pretty useful anyway. All I do is put a little bit inside the cap of it, dip it, and just apply. I did want to add some more on my bridge of my nose, just to highlight it, and also on my forehead as well. I want to take my little brush, and then you just want to glide it and blend it in, as so. Also make sure that's blended as well. I mean, you don't want to take any pictures that have any flashes, and then it begins to show like little specks, and you look like a ghost. So you just want to go ahead and make sure you blend all of the concealer. You always want to make sure your concealer is blended in to the point where you don't even know that it was there. And so I know most people use a brush, but I usually, well, not usually, most of the time, I do use the sponge. It just blends better for me when you pat it on. So yep, just gonna go ahead and clean that up. Obviously, I saw something I didn't like, so I wanted to go ahead and shape it again. Don't be afraid if you do mess up. Add concealer and add some more of the crayon on there. Alright. So I'm going to show you guys the powder. Oh, okay. Yeah, got it everywhere. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna add some more powder. Setting powder under my eyes, the bridge of my nose. I mean, it helps with any oiling, so just set it. So while it's setting, I usually go straight to the eyeshadow. I use my it's my Ray Ray collection from BH Cosmetics. I love her palette. It's actually very potent. Like literally, as soon as you touch the brush on it, it's like color. So trying to decide which color I should use. Let's start with the brown. So you always want to work that brush from the outside in a circular motion. Like so. Don't be afraid to bring it out. I usually like to match it up with the end of my eyebrow to give you kind of that cat look. So just do so on the other eye. Like I stated, make sure you do a circular motion. It helps blend, and also just in case you may put too much on, it helps blend it out evenly. And what I'm also doing, I'm lightly holding the brush. Next, you want to go ahead and use some of that Fenty concealer, and you want to make like a little cut. So you want to apply it on your lid. So I do want to make like a crease. So the reason for me doing so is to lighten it so that I can add another color on there, and it'll be bright and it'll be able to be shown, and it actually will pop more. Then you can actually see the little crease. It's kind of sweet. I like it. So yeah, I usually just put it on my hand and dip it with my brush just so I can apply it. Because the brush that comes with it, with the actual concealer from Fenty, is actually like a lip gloss brush, so that wouldn't glide on easily. So I have an actual brush that's made for creases in the eyeshadow. Alright, wipe that off because that's nasty. See? Alright, let that dry. Because you don't want to apply it while it's soaking wet. Okay, so what I'm going to start with it in the middle. So I'm going to add one color going straight down the middle. It's more like a rosy color. And then also I want to add like a wine purple within the inner eyelid. So I just tap it. Like I stated, the eyeshadow is very potent. So only one touch and you'll be able to see it. At the end, I added more of a like an orangey color, which is very pretty, as you can see. Alright, so then on top of that rosy color in the middle, I added more of a gold so you can see it a little bit more. See? Alright, so I'm going to use my brush and I'm just going to brush off that setting powder that I left on there while I was doing my eyeshadow. Just try not to poke yourself in the eye like I always do. Alright, yeah, it's getting a little hot there. Time for the eyeliner. Alright, so what I usually do is I pull the side of my eye to help stretch it out so I can perfect my line. So you won't have any creases that'll prevent you from having a straight line. So you want to start from the outside and then bring it inside of your lid. Then you want to do the same for the other side. And then once you create that line that you want, just want to go ahead and fill it in. Yep, ugly face. Still making an ugly face. Oh Lord, help me. Okay. Yep, no, that's okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the other side. I think just pulling on it makes it better to glide the actual pencil or whatever type of eyeliner that you are using. Now I did mess up on that side, but here's a trick. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little brush and add a little bit of the Pro Concealer just to remove that extra line that I drew outside of because I messed up. And it's okay, you mess up. And then you just want to pat that concealer in, then go back with your eyeshadow brush and blend that eyeshadow in, and it's like you never messed up. Alright, it's time to get that eyeliner at the bottom, like so. I don't use the actual pencil, it's more of like a crayon. It glides on better for me. I don't like that pencil and you always gotta sharpen it. It's just too harsh for me. I always poke myself in the eye with that. So the actual crayon is good for me. So you just want to make sure that you get that. Alright, so time for the lashes. Alright guys, so don't judge because I usually don't do my lashes on camera, so you may see some funny stuff. Alright, so once you apply your lashes, I usually use hair glue the old fashioned way or the ghetto way, whatever you want to call it, and I use my fingers. So after you let it dry a little bit, you want to go ahead and attach it to your lash. Now I use the end of a stick to go ahead and make sure that it is pressed down and it is intact, like so. Make sure that glue is not stuck on your actual eyelid and you can't open your eyes now. And you want to add the mascara. Now I usually use a bronzer just to create that cheekbone look. Put that on cheekbone, around the forehead, like so. And then I do use the MAC bronzer, which I absolutely love. It also gives you that golden look like you have a tan. Then I also want to put it on the side of the bridge of my nose just to give me that contour look as well. It also makes, you know, the middle of my nose stand out more, which is going to highlight it as well. Alright, now it's time for the highlighter. Now this is from MAC as well. I usually put that above my cheekbone just to give you that highlighted look, and then the bridge of my nose as well. Then I put it on my forehead as well, so every time you're in the light it just hits it just right. Alright, okay, yep, boom, bow. Alright, so I was having a little moment right there because I'm like, what lipstick? And also I was struggling to get that thing open, and it's just I don't understand why beauty supply always gotta put that extra stuff on there. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and line my lip up. I have a lip color, it's more like a burgundy color, so you just want to line it. I love lip liners. It helps with just making sure you have that lipstick intact. It looks more clean and neat that way, and also you can give yourself an ombre look with that as well. So I did go ahead and add that lip liner. I don't know if I want to go for a Kylie Jenner look, so I did go above my actual lip line just a tad bit. Nothing outrageous, guys. I already have a big bottom lip, so it's gonna stick out anyway. Alright, what I look like, should I? Hi. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add my MAC. It's more of like a tinted burgundy color. Alright guys, so now we're gonna add the Fenty highlighter. I'm gonna add it in the same spots that I put the MAC. This one gives it like a more of a golden look. It is called Trophy Wife. I absolutely love it. It is so nice. I also like to put a little bit under the eyebrow, a little bit above your eyelid. I feel like that is so cute. A little bit. And I'm all done. This is my Valentine's Day look. Just a little glam, something soft. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.